From Indiana's news leader, Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock starts now.
13 Investigators learned the man accused of killing Indianapolis police officer Perry Wren is no longer in custody in Marion County. Good evening at 6 o'clock. I'm Anne-Marie Tiernan.
And I'm John Stair. Major Davis Jr. is headed to a state prison to wait for his death penalty trial at the request of his own attorneys. They're concerned about his involvement with a controversial local minister.
Tonight, our investigator Sandra Chapman caught up with that minister today as he sought answers as to why he was being cut off from Davis.
Reverend Moshe Ajabu arrived to Marion County Court Friday, an hour after 13 investigators broke the news. The inmate Ajabu says he prays with, accused killer Major Davis Jr., is being moved to a state prison for safekeeping. It's a move that will keep Ajabu, a convicted felon, away from Davis.
Basically, they're saying you won't get to visit him because of your felony conviction.
Well, if that's what happens, that's what happens.
In the 10-page motion, Davis's public defender says defendant at risk of being tainted by the clergyman's arguably criminal activity and puts the defendant at great risk of being executed. The motion raises issues with a March 6th court hearing in which Davis presented documents not prepared by his court-appointed attorneys. Ajabu accompanied Davis's mother to court that day.
I am concerned that they are working more so with the prosecutor than working for my son.
Was that help from you?
I'm not a lawyer.
I know, but
I am an elevator rider. I'll be back.
The attorneys also claim Ajabu's visits to the Marion County Jail have disrupted their preparation of the death penalty case. The personal safety of the defendant is at risk, they say. The Marion County Jail is not properly suited to detain inmates for the length of time necessary, and that this clergyman has also represented he has information, but refuses to turn this information over unless he either receives payment or is hired by the Marion County Public Defender Agency as an investigator.
So you've never told him that you have evidence in this case that could help Major Davis?
No.
Ajabu simply calls himself a family advisor.
There is a man, Major Davis, who is under a death penalty. And they're out here trying to, I guess, go after a man who goes pray with him.
But it's clear Davis's defense team sees Ajabu as something else. An investigator showed up and videotaped Ajabu's interaction with 13 investigators.
Who are you?
I work for public defender.
Oh, is that right? Tell him to represent that man. Thank you.
Now, Davis's attorneys say prep for a death penalty case typically takes 2 years to get to trial. Under the law, a defendant does not have the right to be held in the county where the alleged crime occurred. Davis's public defender failed to return our phone calls today, but in the document, the prosecutor's office had no objection to this move. And as we mentioned, Davis is no longer listed in Marion County tonight. He's supposed to be taken to the Wabash Valley Correctional Facility. John?
All right, thank you, Sandra. And you can read more about today's development and previous stories about the death of Officer Perry Wren and the case against Davis on our website, WTHR.com.